In this lesson, we're going to begin our research for the Faux project, learn how we can solve our users' needs, and what we're going to creatively build in the upcoming series. I'm an avid believer of Aaron's comments here, and what I can't tell you enough is that how many times this is proven to be true day in and day out. And yes, many of us can move pretty far by just following our own assumptions, seeing what happens, and luck. But we are more likely going to repeat the same problems that others have faced and failed at. Personally, I would rather spend my energy on the real problems ahead. In result, let's first begin by understanding our audience. Remember, we are trying to solve for people between 14 and 25-year-olds, which is a very wide range. We can learn a lot by just observing their behavior, how they use their devices, how do they act amongst other friends. It is amazing how much you can pick up when watching people stumble through everyday things when you work within UX. It seems like everything is heightened, and it challenges you to kind of watch, and don't be shy to question that too. Because yes, question. Stop and ask them questions. You may get weird looks, but if you help them out, I bet they will tell you more than you would even imagine. Additionally, there are tons of resources online if you want to explore further. Yet, for this exercise, I'm highlighting a fraction of my research to help us move along. Now, if you question what's enough or how much research you have to do, it all depends on how ready and comfortable you are to move forward, because we can't dwell in this area forever. What is key from this infographic from the Common Sense Media is how it highlights teens' views on their digital lives today, especially more importantly, how they communicate with each other and how selective they are with how they share photos, comment, text, that kind of activity, and also how they kind of see social media plays a factor into their life. Furthermore, I discovered that 3 big reasons why 14 to 25-year-olds are online is to connect with others, explore, and entertainment. All that is very telling, and we're beginning to see patterns arise with these kind of percentages too. And what these numbers kind of tell us, and even is proof, is that these kids were born into a digital world. Makes sense. I mean, these are our early adopters. They're able to pick up something quickly on hand and learn very fast and drop it aside. One reason why I said they're commonly very much cutthroat. That being said, I think we could definitely do something unique and special for the Creative Monarchy if we turn the Faux project into something like an educational strategic game. Follow me here. The research presented earlier did validate that mobile games have proven to be highly effective when engaging with this target audience. And the client wants to push something ambitious too. This would be a great path to follow and explore. How? Well, by making a strategic game, we can turn into an educational tool that reflects the Creative Monarchy's values. Besides, who wouldn't want to fight and who wouldn't want to fight and support the Creative Monarchy? That feels kind of perfect. But before we get ahead of ourselves, games are hard. People spend years on projects like these, and we're not here to recreate the next big PS4 hit. We need to remember that this project's intention is to introduce a young audience to the Creative Monarchy, create some buzz, and help recruit future talent. That being said, we have a big interaction challenge ahead, meaning it needs to be casual, entertainment, and visually inspiring. As you can see, these kids are very selective, and the way they interact with their friends and their services is something that we need to be conscious about when we move forward. Something we need to figure out next is how to crack these kind of problems. How do we crack these kind of situations that fit the needs or work with the needs that these kids and the target audience behaviors already act upon today? And that's something we will do in the next upcoming lessons.